Buenos días, clase, ¿cómo están? Hoy vamos a hablar sobre los verbos reflexivos, which are reflexive verbs. Reflexive verbs express what people do to or for themselves. The person doing the action is the one receiving the action. A lot of the self-grooming verbs in Spanish are reflexive. For example, to bathe, to shower, to brush teeth, etc. In Spanish, reflexive verbs have se attached at the end of the verb, like bañarse, ducharse, lavarse los dientes. So you can see here se attached to bañar. So whenever you see that se, it's a reflexive verb. As you can see in ducharse, lavarse. Lavarse means to wash oneself, and this is how it looks when it's conjugated. So when you have the se at the end in the reflexive verb, you need to use the reflexive pronouns. Me, te, se, nos, os, se. So for yo will be me, tú, te, él, ella, usted, se, nosotros, nos, vosotros, os, y ellos, se. And then you conjugate the verb as normally. You take out the AR and find the root lav, lavo with an ending, lavas, lava, lavamos, laváis, lavan. So when you put it together, it becomes yo me lavo, tú te lavas, él, ella, usted se lava, nosotros nos lavamos, vosotros os laváis y ellos se lavan. Ejemplo. Yo me lavo los dientes. I brush my teeth. One thing you should notice is that my, it's already included in me, so you cannot use mis dientes. You have to use los dientes. You use the regular definite articles. Here are some verbs for you guys to learn. Verbos reflexivos, despertarse, levantarse, cepillarse los dientes, el pelo, afeitarse la barba y el bigote, lavarse las manos, la cara, bañarse, ducharse, maquillarse, peinarse, secarse, ponerse, quitarse, dormirse, acostarse, vestirse. So here we have like dormirse is to fall asleep, and dormir means to sleep. And some of these verbs, I put something in parentheses. Those mean that the verb is an irregular verb, and the stem or the root will change. So you see this O will change to UE, and this E will change to I when you conjugate in the present tense. Reflexives always go before a conjugated verb. For example, ella se cepilla los dientes. Cepilla is a conjugated verb, and you can see se, the reflexive pronoun, goes before the conjugated verb. Reflexives can be placed before and after an infinitive. So if you're working with a sentence where you have an infinitive here, levantar, ella se va a levantar, she's going to get up. The se can go before the whole thing, or it can go after the whole thing. So, ella va a levantarse. If you put it after the infinitive, you have to attach it to the same word. It means the same thing, it's just an option that you have with infinitive verbs like levantar. When referring to body parts, we use the articles el, la, los, las instead of the possessives, mi, tu, su, nuestro, vuestro, su. So when you say, I wash my face, you have to say, yo me lavo la cara, not me lavo mi cara, because me already means myself, and you're saying too many me, double. So instead of me, you have to use la cara. Here are some exercises for you to do. You can pause right now and try to conjugate these verbs in the present tense. and then unpause and check your answers. Las respuestas, here you have the answers. You have me lavo because it's yo, me lavo. Elena se cepilla. Mario y yo nos afeitamos. Tú te duchas y vosotros os despertáis. I hope this helps you understand a little bit better the reflexive verbs, and you can practice with the exercises. Thank you. Hasta luego.